This is a story called Billy No Mates. Here I am, sat in my castle, surrounded by rocks and my favourite tree. It's been cold of late, and that wind. It was so cold my fleece froze to the rock. Still, I prefer this weather to the constant rain we get round here. When it rains, there are few trespassers in my field. Field? Well, it isn't really. Just a very large expanse of green humps and bumps, hills and holes. I have a tree-lined stream with a people footpath running along the side of my field, which gets very muddy and wet. Then my young heifer pals come along and just for fun trample the river footpath into a running stream of mud, mixed with a lot of cow dung. And I mean a lot. Fun, eh? So no trespassers when it rains. Suits me. Now the cold, snow and freezing wind is another matter. It is pretty here. Trespassers come in hordes, usually complete with dogs because the ground is frozen and even the mud and cow poo is solid. Just this morning, sat on my usual rock, I was quietly watching the world go by when in the distance I saw trespassers. A woman moving fast for her white hair with a little white dog. No threat to me, I thought. I do not like dogs, but with my huge bulk and build, I can see any dog off. One stamp of my two front hooves, one charge of my very large pointy horns, and off they go. I watched this woman as she continued along the river path. She looked up, saw me, and came to a dead stop. What is that about? The little white dog did not look dangerous, and just kept meandering along. I glared at the woman, but she was too far away to notice. She came closer and closer. I kept stock still, quietly watching. She advanced up the hill. Little white dog was put on a lead. Closer and closer she came until she was right below me. I did not move a muscle, and I just glared at her as she stared at me. Then I heard her talking to the little white dog. Do you think this sheep is real, Pip? Or is it made out of plastic? Perhaps it's one of those spy cams put on top of a plastic sheep. Course I am real, woman, I fumed, but I did not move a muscle. Why would I move anyway, silly woman? I am warm, comfortable, and this is my special rock. Well, I am not plastic, but I thought I would play the game. She then started to walk in an arc around me. Still, I didn't move. Must be plastic, she said, and returned to the river path. As she continued her walk, she kept watching me, so very, very carefully. I slowly moved my head so that it followed her progress. This frightened her so much, she quickened her pace, and she shot out of the gate. I wonder what she meant about those spy cams, and I wonder what they do. Anyway, enough excitement for one day. I can hear my harem 2 fields away. They should start to produce beautiful newborn lambs soon, and then I'll be a very proud dad. Here comes Foxy. I'll ask him if he has ever heard of a spy cam.